Alright, well, this is World back with another one, but this time it's for the Archer combination. There is a few skills in its awakened state that will kick you out of its succession state, but then you can immediately press space to get back into your succession state. Well, not succession state, your main skill state, since there is no succession. But this rotation that I found is a lot of fun. You will need to be starting it with your crossbow, but you can go into your little breath thing, do your marked bloom thing, and spin. But then you can go into marked bloom with your awakening spin, and it will put you back in your succession. What's great about that is that is activating off of your Shift F, and that activated the wrong skill. Shift F. Oh wait, it was back F. What am I doing? Yeah, back F, and then you can go into your space immediately after, and you're back to here. And your back F is activating your uproot. My recommendation is with that uproot, pop your Lutherans, and then press space afterwards. And then immediately after that, you can go and shift left it and do the left click combo, and then space after that, and you're back into your main kit. But the rotation that I found that I'm liking is the breath, space, the little skill right there, space, marked bloom, space, back F, Lutherans, space, shift left, left click, space, and then breath again, space, that, space, marked, space, shift F, Lutherans, space. It's a little more straightforward than the Awakening on its own, actually, and it utilizes both classes, and you have some of the best skills from both worlds for them. Because that will be combining your Meteor Dive, which is easily quick slotted and used after everything, and it will give you super armor while its cooldown is available to actually be used, as well as resource on hits, and you can also quick slot it, skill add on it with more resource, and that recovery will be triggered even if it is on cooldown. But it will also apply stiffness, and it's also the pull in targets on PvE, so it's bundling them up for everything else. You got your breath there. For this rotation, since you have Lutherans in it, I would recommend going for the yellow light, which is the back after utilizing its quick slot, and that will give you your stun, so that you can stun and then immediately pull them into the area with space. And then with that following up into the purging shot, your purging shot here is bounding them and keeping them in one space. Then you're pressing space again and pulling them all into one bundle. And then it's going to marked bloom, doing knockdown in PvE after the fact that you've already stunned, bound, and pulled in. You're then knocking down the entire group in front of you. And then that's following with space again, so you're pulling them back to you after they've been knocked down. And then that's followed with Shift F of uproot, which causes all of them that you just knocked down to float and does more damage. And then uproot flows into Lutherans, which is your HP recovery forward guard, and has knockback. So you basically just knocked them down, floated them, and then pushed them back with Lutherans. And it's giving you HP regen. Then it's followed with space, and you're bundling everything up again. And then you're activating Radiant Explosion with Shift Left and going into left, left again. And that will be doing a DP decrease as well as another bound for PvE, as well as super armor. and the Light's Trail is giving you resource per hit, stiffness on hits, and the Righteous Smite is giving you super armor. So, yeah, very high damage rotation, utilizes both its main and awakening kit very efficiently. And is a lot of fun to use. I didn't shoot that last arrow, so I lost out on a little bit of damage there. But yeah, that's the rotation. This rotation is actually completely renewable except for Exhale, and actually also the arrow at the end of the combo. It's just like the Awakening State, but it has more damage, more CC, and utilizing both worlds actually enables a bit of PvP control, making combining states a little better for PvP. Because, yeah, if you find a bundle of enemies in PvP, and you get lucky with your Exhale and stun the entire group of them, you can literally ignore everything else and go straight into Luthigrins right there, and you'll just about one-shot everything in that room, even player-wise. Unless they're a Berserker or something built around being tanky. But any DPS style class like the DK, well, not the Warrior, that's more of a tanking class, the Musas, the Mewas, just about anything that has under 3.5k health, your Luthigrins will one-shot. At least at level 60. The Archer hits hella hard, is very evasive, very movement based, and has a lot of good freaking skills. And that little pull-in that Space does for its main kit, the fact that it's usable and combines with a few of the Awaken skills, busts the hell out of the Archer. Because that means anything that's out of Luthigrin's path for just utilizing Awakening is now pulled into a little bundle just for your taking for Luthigrins. But yeah, combo skill of both of them. Fun, efficient, actually a little easier in my mind to use than its Awakening. Does more damage, has more CC, and yeah, overall, I feel like combining both worlds is just better than utilizing one or the other. Now, there will be people who disagree with me on that, but that is my opinion. And that is Willis's World out on Combo Archer.